Alright people, welcome back to another video of the Mitre tech series. Today we are going to take a look at the technique search victim-owned websites, T1594. And I have prepared already a little bit of something here. So today is Tuesday the 2nd December. I'm recording a couple of these videos today and they will be uploaded every day from Monday to Friday. Let's see if we also extend it to the weekends then. It all depends on my availability, but yeah, let's take a look at this technique here, because we have also touched upon this in our kill chain series, searching through a website. And these are the techniques that are usually not considered to be relevant, but they are. Yeah, let's get into it. First, let's start on the right side this time. So the tactics, so the kill chain step is reconnaissance. It's at the very beginning. We don't have sub-techniques here again. Platforms, it just says PRE. It must be standing for something like anything. You know, the platforms, it can be a newspaper. It can be also a website, of course, but it doesn't require a platform. I think that's what it means. Contributors, we have one. Professional paranoid. Yes, that's right. So some people might call you a paranoid if you point things like that out, but this is of course not true. So there is good reason to be not afraid, but to be concerned about what your human resources and marketing team is putting out there on the website. It has been last modified also in October, so yeah, Mitre Tech must have been running a quality check over all of the contents there, which is nice. Okay, then let's see what we can read here. Adversaries may search websites owned by the victim for information that can be used during targeting. Yes, information that can be used during targeting. Let's just put this can be used targeting. And what targeting is, we can cover also in a more detailed way, but it simply means selecting a proper target for infiltration. That's what it is. You always want to select the proper target for attack. And yeah. Then victim-owned websites may contain a variety of details, including names of departments, divisions, yes, physical locations, oftentimes they indeed do that, and data about key employees such as names, roles and contact info, email addresses, yeah. These sites may also have details highlighting business operations and relationships. This is all what they have. Okay, take a look at the random websites. I can do that here together with you. So we can't go to Microsoft on their website, on any company. It wouldn't be appropriate to calling out details there, because this can be seen as an instruction to get hacked. I don't want to do that, but go on a website and you, with just this what you learn here, you can immediately spot things that are not appropriate. The best website to look out for is the one of your own company, and then you can, well, this will be an unpopular opinion, a serious topic I guess, but going to your marketing department and telling them what they did wrong on the website, this might be not the best way to make friends in your company. But yeah, that's the next step to do for you. Check out your website with that knowledge. Then adversaries may search victim-owned websites to get actionable information. Yes, so there is a difference between information which is just okay, nice to know, and actionable information which directly can lead to an attack. Information from these sources may reveal opportunities for the forms of reconnaissance, phishing, search open technical databases, yes, establishing operational resources like establish accounts or compromise accounts, and or initial access, trusted relationship and phishing. Yes, you can also get that from the website. At least really helpful information to get that going. In addition to manual browsing the website, adversaries may attempt to identify hidden directories or files that could contain additional sensitive information or vulnerable functionality. Yes, so take a look at this link at Mitre Attack. And now imagine you find a link like that. What the attacker will do is he will try to change the name of techniques into another name, tactics, or he will try to change these numbers. Well, here on Mitre it's not a big deal. All of these links are out there, but this is how to find hidden sites by just trying out in the URL different names that you might think might be something interesting there, and this way you can find information on a website that you should not know, that is not linked somehow. This is what they do. I think there are also automatic scripts to do that. They may do this through automated activities exactly such as word list scanning, as well as by leveraging files such as sitemap XML and robots.txt. Yeah, robots.txt tells you whether automatic agents can scan this or not. This is just a recommendation, obviously, so rogue agents can scan anything. But yeah, interesting. So let's go to the procedures now. There is the amount of procedures this time is smaller, so in general the topic itself is a little smaller than what we used to look at in the last videos. This will be a shorter video as well, and but yeah, so let's take a look now at the procedures. So do we recognize some of those? Yes, we do. Exotic Lily, Sandworm, Volt Typhoon, I recognize this one too. But what do they do? Involves access of external victim websites for target development. They call it target development, by the way. It's developing a target. So a target doesn't just show up, it needs to be intellectually developed. That's what this means. You need to think about a suitable attack, you need to tailor the attack. Same as we do, we tailor cybersecurity to solutions, right? So we don't call that target development, we call that client development. This is something where you think about, okay, what is the next possible step to secure the company even more? And yeah, from the attacker's perspective, that's victim or target development. Then let's see, what is Exotic Lily doing? Has used contact forms on victim websites to generate phishing emails. Yes, that's pretty smart too. You just use what is there. Let's see, what is Sandworm doing? Has conducted research against potential victim websites as part of its operational planning. Yes, see, operational planning. These people, they work as we do. Okay, we have operational planning too for what we do. The difference is that we are working on a good side and they not, but the procedures or the steps to get there and the intellectual process is quite similar. And I believe there's one good way to get rid of a lot of these hackers, and that is by providing more well-paid cybersecurity jobs. As stupid as it sounds. But the more you pay for cybersecurity, the more of these smart people from all of these hacker groups here, Kimsuki, Sandworm, Silent Librarian, they will decide to settle down and live a more relaxed life, because I can imagine working for one of these hacker groups. That's quite a stressful thing to do. Imagine you're sitting at a family gathering and you meet new people, maybe some far relatives, or you meet friends of other friends, and what do you often talk about? Well, one of the initial talks is about the job, isn't it? And imagine working for a hacker group having to lie all your life about what you're doing. I think this is a bit sad. So when I talk about my job, yes, I don't reveal details, but I think it's not a secret to tell people, yeah, I protect big companies from cyber criminals. That's my job. That's usually one of these initial conversations with people that you don't know, or people that are friends of people that you know, let's say. And this is these hackers, they don't have any of that. They always have to hide. If you ask them, what are you doing for a living? Oh, you know, I do office job or something like that. But in reality, it's none of that. It's a criminal. And yes, and these people are also, unfortunately, as it looks like, way too smart to be catched easily. I mean, you might have witnessed this as well. So it is what it is. So I will add also on this page here the references, because this time we have I mean, it's a good change, right? We don't always want to have these big hour-long videos there. It's sometimes nice to have a little bit something that is a little smaller, but yeah, so like this. I think like this is pretty good. Let me take a look. Yes, it's all visible on in the reading mode. All I have to do now is put this to background and this here to foreground, and there we go. Let's see what is the mitigation. So mitigation says pre-compromise. This technique cannot be easily mitigated with prevention controls, since it is based on behaviors performed outside of the scope of enterprise defenses and controls. Efforts should focus on minimizing the amount of sensitive data available to external parties, and that's what would be my recommendation too. You can mitigate this a little bit by indeed taking care of what you share with people on your website. Okay, and sharing less is a good idea. Let's say what they propose here for the SOC engineer in the detection strategy. So monitor for suspicious network traffic that could be indicative of adversary reconnaissance, such as rapid succession of requests indicative of web crawling. Yes, but the thing is, web crawlers, they exist really often, so I don't know how you would find that one web crawler that's really malicious. Most web crawlers are not malicious. Google has web crawlers to index their search engine, so web crawlers, that's the most normal thing in the world, so I don't know how to catch them based on that. Large quantities of requests originating from a single source, yes, that might be. So it's not typical that the web crawler does large requests, large quantities from a single source. So web crawlers, they spend on your website as long as on any other, and their goal is to crawl as many websites as they can. We had at university there was a students project, and we created a web crawler in Python. It is scary how much information these crawlers can gather in a pretty short time. And you have also these libraries out there that facilitate crawling. It's not easy. It requires a little bit of engineering efforts and coding and stuff, but there are libraries out there, I forgot the names of them, that you can just use, and then you give it the target website, and then you can interact with the website through that library, through interfaces, and it can extract you a whole lot of stuff. And these libraries, they are targeted at certain sites. So you can crawl a Facebook website, for example, you can crawl Reddit, you can crawl any website, and there are crawlers specifically built for that. And you can store that in a database. The scary amount, the scary thing is how quickly these crawlers can gather large amounts of information. How effortless they can do that. Yes. So, and then what they say is analyze web metadata may also reveal artifacts that can be attributed to potential malicious activity, such as referrer or user agent string HTTPS fields. I'm not familiar with that. Yes, then let's take a look at who is here on the references. So again, we have the CISA. This is also something we might want to read. So CISA articles are most often worthwhile reading. It looks that they are collaborating with people. That's what this et al. Stands for. it stands for there are more people than just Caesar involved in that paper. Then there's something like a Caesar. Okay. That's interesting. I wonder if this is like Caesar, also an agency. Yeah, and then you have a whole lot of names here. Proof point is there as well. Caesar another time. DOJ. We have here as well. Whatever that stands for, I see that, but I'm not sure. Yeah, but this is, I think, all what we can learn about the victim-owned website search. We have looked at the overall description. We know where to find this in the kill chain. We have learned a little bit about the attacking groups that are conducting these techniques. We learned about how to mitigate it, as easy as it is in this case. A little idea for detection strategy, just in case you want to target that in your security operations. And we know some of the papers here that we might read. Yeah, so thank you for watching, people. Let me know what you think and what sources we might want to dig into next time. And yeah, see you in the next video then. Goodbye.